stir the spoon 100 times or more, while staring at the silent wooden door. The porcelain is cooling in my palm, in this horrific and deceptive calm. The kitchen is a desert, white and white, stretching across the center of the night. I will not shout or beg the empty room to take away this suffocating gloom. The melody is broken and so thin, like every single day I am living in. The tablecloth is stained with every sigh. Beneath the winter and the leaden sky, I find a silver teaspoon on the floor, the one you lost beside the heavy door. I trace the floral pattern with my thumb, while every part of me is turning numb. The kitchen is a desert, white and white, stretching across the center of the night. I will not shout or beg the empty room to take away this suffocating gloom. The melody is broken and so thin, like every single day I am living in. The kettle has no water left to boil beneath the layers of the bitter soil. No soaring high notes in the evening air, just looking at the empty wooden chair. A bitter sweet grain, the ending of the pain. The navy wool is unraveling at the edge, beside the window and the frozen hedge. I find a strand of hair within the weave from the winter morning when you had to leave. I touch the fabric to my tired cheek, in a house where nobody will ever speak. The afternoon is long and turning gray, as every golden minute slips away. voice or beg the light after another long and hollow night. A permanent and heavy-hearted pause without a single understandable cause. The scent of wood smoke lingers in the fold, a bitter memory of the love we hold. I wrap the heavy scarf around my neck to hide the ruin and the final wreck. The mailbox stands wide open at the gate while I surrender to this lonely fate. The afternoon is long and turning gray as every golden minute slips away. I will not raise my voice or beg the light after another long and hollow night. A permanent and heavy-hearted pause without a single understandable cause. The silver needle stays inside the box behind the iron and the heavy locks. No soaring notes to break the quiet gloom inside this dark and suffocating room. A single loose thread, the ending of the bed. The white paint is peeling from the wood. I'd fix the broken pieces if I could. The iron legs are sinking in the rain beside the window and the foggy pane. I see your ghost within the evening mist, a memory that refuses to exist. The garden is so silent and so gray since you have taken all the light away. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pride, with nowhere left for me to run and hide. The willow tree is weeping on the grass, watching the long and lonely seasons pass. I sit alone and feel the coming cold, the saddest story that was ever told. fade into the lonely night. The garden is so silent and so gray, since you have taken all the light away. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pride, with nowhere left for me to run and hide. The flowers turned to dust a month ago, beneath the quiet, unforgiving snow. No soaring high notes in the bitter chill. The afternoon is standing perfectly still, a quiet, flat goodbye beneath the quiet sky. The black umbrella leans against the wall, where shadows stretch along the empty hall. A pool of water gathers on the tile. I haven't seen you for a weary while. The fabric holds the scent of wet concrete and echoes of your walking down the street. The afternoon is heavy and so gray, since every golden light has gone away. I do not cry or raise my voice to plead, or whisper of the hollow life I lead. No rising melody to break the dark, the final ember of a dying spark. I touch the curved and wooden handle grip and feel the cold and lonely winter drip. A single glove is left inside the stand, the one that used to warm your gentle hand. The silver rain is knocking on the glass, while long and empty hours slowly pass. The afternoon is heavy and so gray, since every golden light has gone away. I do not cry or raise my voice to plead, or whisper of the hollow life I lead. No rising melody to break the dark, the final ember of a dying spark. The storm is over, but the to this domestic fate. A quiet breath, as cold as death. A single thread is hanging from the sleeve of the navy wool he chose to leave. I watch it sway in the winter draft, a bitter ghost of every time we laughed. I wanna pull it till the coat is gone and disappear before the coming dawn. The fabric is unraveling on the floor, leading away toward the heavy door. I will not shout or beg the empty room to take away this suffocating gloom. The world is getting thinner by the day, as all the woolen pieces wash away. The copper buttons rattle in the tray, reminding me of things I couldn't say. The collar holds the scent of pine and rain, a sharp reminder of the hidden pain. I fold the garment into a square and place it on the empty wooden chair. The fabric is unraveling on the floor, leading away toward the heavy door. I will not shout or beg the empty room to take away this suffocating gloom. The world is getting thinner by the day, as all the woolen pieces wash away. The needle is forgotten in the box behind the iron and the heavy locks. No soaring high notes in the evening air, just looking at the strands of navy hair. One last long pull, the ending of the wool. The silver hinge is twisted in my palm, disturbing all the artificial calm. Inside the glass is shattered into white, reflecting every shadow of the night. I try to snap the metal pieces shut, to heal the deep and permanent dark cut. A broken circle swaying in the air, while I am sitting in the wooden chair. The world is spinning in a weary dance, without a single second hand of chance. I will not cry or raise my voice to plead, or whisper of the hollow life I lead. The tiny chain is tangled in a knot, the only little treasure that I got. Your face is hidden by the spider web, as all the living tides begin to ebb. I place the relic in the velvet box and turn the heavy iron-colored locks. A broken circle swaying in the air, while I am sitting in the wooden chair. The world is spinning in a weary dance, without a single second hand of chance. I will not cry or raise my voice to plead, or whisper of the hollow life I lead. The rhythm falters and the music ends, a separation that will never mend. No soaring notes to break the bitter dark, the final ember of a dying spark. A quiet breath, as cold as death. The silver rim is tarnished with the gray, a quiet witness to a wasted day. I see a stranger looking back at me, through every shadow that I cannot flee. The powder puff is dry upon the glass, while long and empty afternoon hours pass. A blurry picture in a hollow frame, I whisper every syllable of a name. I will not raise my voice or beg the light. After another long and heavy night, no rising melody to break the dark, the final ember of a dying spark. Trace the lines around my tired eyes, beneath the weight of all the quiet lies. The vanity is covered in a shroud, without a single rising thundercloud. I put the velvet cover on the shelf and try to hide away from my own self. raise my voice or beg the light after another long and heavy night. No rising melody to break the dark. The final ember of a dying spark. Glass is cracking in the winter breeze, just like the sighing of the barren trees. No soaring notes to ease the bitter weight, surrendering to this domestic fate. A quiet breath, as cold as death. The silver lead is smeared upon the page, a quiet victim of a lonely age. I tried to write your name within the square, but only found the empty paper there. The rubber crumbs are scattered on the wood, beside the place where once our promise stood. A gray and blurry shadow on the sheet, while looking down the long and frozen street. I will not raise my voice or beg the light after another long and hollow night. No rising melody to break the dark. The final ember of a dying spark. The wooden desk is scarred with every line from all the days when you were truly mine. I trace the hollow where the words once lived, and think of all the love we never give. The window pane is weeping with the fog above the heavy, silent winter log. A gray and blurry shadow on the sheet, while looking down the long and frozen street. I will not raise my voice or beg the light after another long and hollow night. No rising melody to break the dark. The final ember of a dying spark. The lead is broken in the plastic case, like every memory of your lovely face. A steady, gentle heartbeat in the gloom, inside this dark and suffocating room. A quiet breath, as cold as death. A circle left upon the wooden table. I try to wipe it off as best I'm able. The coffee stain from several months ago. The only evidence I have to show. My fingers tremble in the morning light. After another long and hollow night, the world is perfectly and coldly still. A lonely shadow resting on the hill. I do not cry or raise my voice at all, just watching how the autumn leaves must fall. No rising melody to ease the pain, just staring at this dark and permanent stain. I washed the sheets and opened up the blind to leave the heavy, bitter ghost behind. But every corner of this quiet room is filled with your familiar, lingering gloom. The silence is a weight upon my chest. I put my weary, broken soul to rest. The world is perfectly and coldly still. A lonely shadow resting on the hill. I do not cry or raise my voice at all, just watching how the autumn leaves must fall. No rising melody to ease the pain, just staring at this dark and permanent stain. The seasons turn and turn outside the gate, surrendering to this domestic fate. No soaring notes to break the quiet dark. The final ember of a dying spark. A quiet breath, as cold as death. I found a silver key inside the jar, but I have forgotten where the lockings are. turning orange with a coat of rust, collecting every bit of silver dust. I hold it tightly in my open palm, in this horrific and deceptive calm. Oh, let the single guitar softly weep, a tragic promise I could never keep. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pride, with nowhere left for me to run and hide. The garden gate is locked for good this time, a lonely end to our romantic crime. I hear the wind against the chimney stone, reminding me that I am now alone. No need to scream into the empty air, I simply sit inside this dark despair. Oh, let the single guitar softly weep, a tragic promise I could never keep. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pride, with nowhere left for me to run and hide. The deepest tragedy has no loud sound, it only pulls my spirit to the ground. The metal is so cold against my skin, the quiet season finally begins. A whisper fading out, without a single shout. Velvet cover hides the ivory keys and guards the ghost of all our melodies. I cannot bear to lift the heavy wood or play the simple songs we understood. A layer of the dust is on the bench beside the bitter, heavy-hearted wrench. The house is standing empty and so gray, since every golden note has gone away. I will not shout or beg the empty hall to take away the shadows on the wall. The melody is broken and so thin, like every single day. beside the garden and the narrow streets. The ink is fading on the final bar beneath the light of every distant star. I hold the pages to my aching chest and put my weary, broken soul to rest. The house is standing empty and so gray, since every golden note has gone away. I will not shout or beg the empty hall to take away the shadows on the wall. The melody is broken and so thin, like every single day I'm living in. The silent hammer rests upon the wire. The ending of our sudden brilliant fire. No soaring high notes in the evening breeze, just listening to the sighing of the trees. A quiet, flat goodbye beneath a quiet sky. The dry and yellow leaf is on the rug. I found it by the cup and by the mug. It must have followed when you walked outside, with nowhere left for all this grief to hide. I do not try to sweep the dust away, since you have left me on this winter day. The house is standing empty and so cold, the saddest little truth that's ever told. I will not raise my voice against the wall, or wait to hear a footstep in the hall. No rising melody to ease the mind, just leaving all the beautiful days behind. The morning sun is resting on the bed, with everything already quietly said. I trace the empty pillow with my hand, the loneliest border in this quiet land. I wrap my heavy cardigan so tight, after another long and hollow night. The house is standing empty and so cold, the saddest little truth that's ever told. I will not raise my voice against the wall, footstep in the hall, no rising melody to ease the mind, just leaving all the beautiful days behind. The seasons turn and turn outside the gate, surrendering to this domestic fate, a steady, gentle heartbeat in the dark, the final ember of a dying spark, a quiet breath as cold as death. The fireplace is gray and full of ash, the ending of our sudden brilliant flash. I sit upon the shadows on the floor and watch the golden sunlight through the door. A cup of tea is cooling on the sill. The afternoon is standing perfectly still. Oh, let the silence take the heavy part, a solemn requiem for my broken heart. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pain and listen to the steady falling rain. The curtains hang completely still and dead, with every single cruel word already said. I wear the silver necklace that you bought and cherish every little tender thought. No need to scream into the empty white. I simply fade into the lonely night. Oh, let the silence take the heavy part, a solemn requiem for my broken heart. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pain and listen to the steady falling rain. The deepest tragedy has no loud voice, it only leaves you with a quiet choice. I close my eyes and let the memory fade into the lonely shadows we have made. A quiet, flat goodbye beneath a quiet sky. outside the gate with every breath, in a silence that is heavy as a death. The amber glow has vanished from the street, leaving a cold and permanent defeat. The darkness stretches out a lonely hand across the borders of this quiet land. I will not shout or beg the empty room to take away this suffocating gloom. The world is fading and so thin, like every single day I am living in. I find a silver button on the path, the final remains of a silent wrath. The winter fog is swallowing the lawn, a long and bitter waiting for the dawn. I wrap my heavy cardigan so tight after another long and hollow night. The darkness stretches out a lonely hand across the borders of this quiet land. I will not shout or beg the empty room to take away this suffocating gloom. The world is fading and so thin, like every single day I am living in. The oil is dried within the metal case, like every memory of your lovely face. No soaring high notes in the evening air, just looking at the empty wooden chair. A quiet, flat goodbye beneath a quiet sky. The page is yellow on the kitchen wall, beneath the shadow in the quiet hall. A crimson circle on the 14th day, before the morning when you walked away. I cannot bring my hand to turn the sheet while staring at the empty, snowy street. The time is standing perfectly and still against the heavy, unforgiving chill. I do not cry or raise my voice at all, just watching how the winter shadows fall. No rise rising melody to ease the mind, just leaving every happy day behind. The pencil marks are fading in the light. After another long and hollow night, I count the weeks since I have heard your name, but everything is staying just the same. The dust is settling on a wooden frame within this lonely, devastating game. The time is standing perfectly and still against the heavy, unforgiving chill. I do not cry or raise my voice at all, just watching how the winter shadows fall. No rising melody to ease the mind, just leaving every happy day behind. The numbers have no meaning anymore, like footprints leading to an open door. A steady, gentle heartbeat in the dark, the final ember of a dying spark. A quiet breath, as cold as death. I found the porcelain cup upon the shelf, a little secret I keep to myself. A tiny crack is running down the side, where all the bitter words have gone to hide. The tea is cold, the steam has gone away into the grayness of another day. The house is standing perfectly and still against the heavy, unforgiving chill. I do not cry or raise my voice at all, just watching how the winter shadows fall. No rising melody to break the dark, the final ember of a dying spark. The kitchen window looks upon the street, the sound of final, terrible defeat. I trace the fracture with my trembling hand, the loneliest border in this quiet land. The silence is a weight upon the floor, since you are not returning anymore. The house is standing perfect stand still against the heavy, unforgiving chill. I do not cry or raise my voice at all, just watching how the winter shadows fall. No rising melody to break the dark, the final ember of a dying spark. The sugar bowl is full and untouched white after another long and hollow night. No soaring notes to ease the heavy pain, just listening to the falling winter rain. A quiet breath, as cold as death. The dust is gathering on the wooden ledge beside the garden and the frozen hedge. I see the mark where you once placed your hand before you left for some distant land. The evening light is fading on the wall, illuminating nothing in the hall. A quiet sorrow breathing in the dark, the absolute division of our spark. I will not raise my voice against the wind, or wonder where the tragedy begins. The world will never rise or soar again, just resting in the shadow of the pain. The curtains hang completely still and dead, with every single cruel word already said. I find a silver button on the floor, the one you lost beside the heavy door. I hold it tightly in my open palm, in this horrific and deceptive calm. A quiet sorrow breathing in the dark, the absolute division of our spark. I will not raise my voice against the wind, or wonder where the tragedy begins. The world will never rise or soar again, just resting in the shadow of the pain. The seasons turn and turn outside the gate, surrendering to this domestic fate. beneath a quiet sky. The tiny battery has finally died, with nowhere left for all this grief to hide. The silver needle rests on 4:30, the moment when you walked out through the door. A layer of the dust is on the face within this dark and suffocating space. The world is locked inside a silent cage, the ending of our long and golden age. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pride beneath the sorrow of the rising tide. I wind the spring, but nothing starts to move. We've fallen out of every rhythmic groove. The calendar is stuck on yesterday, when everything we loved was washed away. I trace the numbers with my trembling thumb, while every part of me is turning numb. The world is locked inside a silent cage, the ending of our long and golden age. The melody will never rise or soar, just resting quietly upon the floor. I swallow all the heavy, bitter pride beneath the sorrow of the rising tide. The deepest tragedy has no loud voice, it only leaves you with a quiet choice. No soaring high notes in the winter air, just looking at the empty wooden chair. A quiet, flat